Good morning, campers. Today, we're going to be tasting a few that we hunted down. Um, Lucky for us. Um, Starting with a little something off course for the old bourbon Neanderthal, and that's this Japanese single grain whiskey. Uh, my understanding, this guy is a rice based mash bill with no corn, rye, or barley. This is a 10-year bourbon cask finished. We got this at Justin's from our friend and yours, the beautiful and lovely and knowledgeable Miss Dana. Uh, she gave us a really good deal on this. And I always like to try new things. She asked me if I had ever had any Japanese whiskey, and I said, no, I haven't. Um, but well, that's kind of a pretty bottle. Uh, I like whiskey. I like to try new things. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the seal off this, but we're going to open our palate. Oh, that was easy. We're going to open our palate with something that we haven't had in a while, and that's this Sweet Wheat 1792. For those of you unfamiliar with the Sweet Wheat 1792, fucking shame on you. But that being said, it is a 91.2 proof wheat whiskey. I'm not sure the mash bill. Delicate wheat instead of the more traditional rye. Quite distinctive from most. Soft wheat versus a subtle, smooth taste. Yeah. So anyway, this is 1792. It's their sweet wheat. I like this pour. I'd like to find it with a little more proof on it, just because that's the cool thing to say. But to tell you the truth, I'll be more than happy to drink this 91 point. What the hell did we say? 91.2 bottle of deliciousness until it's gone, and then go looking for another. You know, I don't get the strong funk on the sweet wheat that I do with a lot of wheaters. That wheaty kind of mushroom smell. But for 91 proof, I sure do get a little bit of ethanol. Um, yeah, that's very nice. That's a that's a lollipop on the front, just sweet, sugar sweet. Little bit of oak, tiniest little astringent towards the mid palate, but very nice. I do like that pour. Before we go any further, my son Logan, he got me this barrel bourbon Neanderthal, and we've already dumped George directly into here. So George dumped her load into the barrel. That's just funny to say. Um, so after a while, you know, we're gonna see if George tastes any better. Betting so. Yeah, that sweet wheat's a good bottle. If you get your hands on it, grab it. Just tiny little witch hazel note in the mid palate. But that's the only negative I can find. Very, very good pour. I gotta say something negative, or I wouldn't be me. Debbie Downer. Some of the other things I found. Middle West Spirits. This is the straight wheated bourbon whiskey. We're on a wheated kick here. This guy, what is this? This is, I don't even know why I try. Here we go. Yeah, it's a 95 proof, distilled in Columbus, Ohio, handcrafted heart of the Ohio River Valley. I think Middle West Spirits just bought Old Elk. So I've been trying to snatch. I already like Old Elk, but I've been trying to snatch up the Old Elks as I see them because Old Elk is a it is a sourced distillate. So that means they're not. I'm guessing here that they're not just sitting on a metric fuck ton aging it. It's they tell MGP what they want. I'm assuming it's MGP. I don't know for sure. Let's pick one and find out. Distilled in Indiana. Yeah, that's MGP. Let's not fucking kid ourselves. Tell MGP what they want. They get enough. Bottle. Move on. So my thoughts are that you're not going to be waiting 6 years to find out what the Middle West Old Elk is going to taste like. It's going to be a lot sooner. But I could be wrong. It could be like that Bell Mead stuff they keep saying is going away, and it's still everywhere. I can't find that Bell Mead honey though. If anybody's got a line on a Bell Mead honey, leave it in the comments where it is because I've been looking for that guy. I could use a Bell Mead Reserve as well because I like Bell Mead. Okay, it's a great mixer as a neat pour. It hurts a little, but it's still not bad. I can't complain, but it's not. There's nothing sweet about Bell Mead in my opinion. I think it's actually for no more proof than it is, which is like 90 something. It actually burns a little. Not necessarily in a good way, but I still like it. Does that make sense? It's like that girlfriend that hits you, but she's really good in bed. You put up with it. You tell your friends you ran into a door. Another one that I'm super excited about because I have heard all kinds of great things about. Got a chance to try this in the airport in Nashville, and I bought a bottle because it was that good. Leaper's Fork. I think Bruzel just did a video where he visited their distillery. I did not have a chance to visit their distillery, but I'm going to. I had 1 hour before my flight and bought a bottle. So I don't have a big man schedule, but by God, I got a bottle of Leaper's Fork nonetheless. This is their bottled and bond Tennessee whiskey. What I had in the airport was just freaking amazing. And they do give the mash bill of this bad boy 70% corn, 15% rye, and 15% barley malt. By God. Aged 4 years. It was a good pour. It was an excellent pour. But I also, while in the airport, got my hands on some Old Glory. I've been looking for this. You can tell I was in Tennessee. Leaper's Fork and Old Glory. This 126.28 proof. I got stag vibes. Okay? I got stag vibes. It was that kind of pour. It was good, but man, it had some heat on it. Excellent. Look at that color. Just fantastic Tennessee whiskey. Actually, this is Tennessee bourbon whiskey, Bourbon. So good job. We're gonna start. We're gonna start tonight's festivities with Dana's suggestion. Now this guy is only 80 proof. So apparently overseas in Japan, they like their whiskey um, well they don't want it to burn from their tip of their tongue to their butthole. So 80, 85 proofers is kind of the thing. Oh, look at that. It's a plastic cap. Didn't expect that. It's kind of light. Now, I have no idea what I'm drinking here because I am not a rice whiskey guy. In fact, I don't know that I've ever actually tried any rice whiskey. I've yet to get my hands on that JT Mellick from Louisiana that I hear is so good. I've never actually tried Japanese whiskey. I've had no done some sake bombers. That was great. Here, we'll give her a sniff. Man, that's got caramel and vanilla on it. How'd they do that without corn? Hmm. And it smells really nice. Let's see. Let's see how enjoyable it is though at 80 proof.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
There's really not a lot of flavor. Um, it's um, it's definitely an 80 proofer. Now, it is the Shiboi 10-year bourbon cask. Now, this is distilled at the Shinzato distillery in Okinawa, Japan. It is the oldest distillery in Okinawa, not Japan, in Okinawa, that opened in 1859, I believe. So they've been distilling some whiskey for a minute. Now they took the rice whiskey and then they put it into a bourbon cask to finish it. I don't I don't get any like oak or char or smoke really. I get just a little sweetness and a little caramel, like caramel, vanilla, like a what would that be? Almost like a there's almost like a kind of a like a sweet bread. But man, you really got to look for it. You got to fucking concentrate and use your Jedi taste buds because it's not in your face. It's very subtle. For the most part, it's just sweet on the front and then gone. I uh, I think that's good, but I don't think it's for me. It's not what I'm looking for. If that was about 100 proof, I could see myself diving off into some serious shiboy. I don't. I know I'm not saying that right. It's probably shibui or shibby or shit brick or I don't know. But at 80 proof, I just I don't get the I don't get the richness that I want. And I would say if that was around 120, I'd probably just fucking switch to Japanese whiskey because it is good. It's just very low proof, somewhat watery, not bad for 80 proof, honestly, but it's not what I'm looking for. If it had some more proof, I could see me digging it a lot. I can see me digging it a lot. Now, again, this is Middle West Spirits straight wheated bourbon whiskey at 95 proof, I believe I said. There's that funk, the wheater funk. Well, see, that's so much more rich, and the finish stays around a while. That is very sweet, little tea leaf, but definitely wheater sweetness. Little little tiny oak on the end that just hangs there for a while. That's a good bottle. I didn't give a lot of money for that either. I don't know, $40. Middle West is pretty good. Yeah, that little wheater funk, but that's my jam. Mm, mm-mm.
The more that you know, the shorter your life will be.
I love the kind of woman that can kick my ass.
Now, I can't remember what bar I was in the Nashville airport, but if you stumble into one and there's a girl there named Ashley, she will hook you up with some bottles because she was awesome. But for the life of me, I was still a little I was still a little tipsy from what I drank at the Birmingham airport, waiting for my flight to take off when I landed in Nashville an hour later. This is going to take a minute. Please stand by. We're back. Leaper's Fork, y'all. So, I'm a sucker for a bottle and bond, number one. Number two, I've heard everybody from Bruzel, Major Zero, everybody talk about how great this is. So I tried it. They were correct. This is a good pour. Very good pour. Like a prune, almost an apple spice, like spiced apple. Yeah.
What the hell is even that?
And you ever open the little packets of like maple brown sugar oatmeal? I get that. God, I used to love that stuff when I was a kid. That's a good nose. Oh, fruit for days. Almost a raisin. Perhaps it is a raisin. This is so good. And that little oatmeal packet thing is in there too. Man, that's a nice pour. That's just a good pour. Leaper's Fork. Where is this made? Nashville? Is this made in Nashville? Where are you made? Franklin, Tennessee. Williamson County. Okay. They make some good stuff in Tennessee. Not just Jack Daniels. And not just Dickel. That old Dominic. I'm a huge old Dominic fan. I wasn't at first. Funny thing. But I kept like going back to it and trying different bottles, and suddenly I was like, I don't. This is great. It's fucking fantastic. It's one of my favorite pours. The Old Dominic cask strength. Where is it? Because it's so good. I hope I didn't. Hope I didn't get fucked up and drink it all.
Dong! Where is my automobile?
Automobile? Leg. Big leg.
But it gives me an excuse to buy another bottle if I did. Hope to get down there to tour that distillery soon. It's going to be a busy summer. But nonetheless, we're going to sure try. Yeah. I get a raisin and like maybe a bit of cinnamon.
Her name's Cinnamon with an S, which really tells you all you need to know about her.
That's good. That Leaper's Fork is really good. So far of what I tried today, not for me, would drink again, orgasm.
Oh my god. What was that?
No. Yes.
Dude, are you coming right now?
I am. Don't look at me. Oh, God. Yeah.
That's good. And, 100 proof. What more can you ask for? Bottled and bond. You know it's good. It's a bottled and bond. I just love this little barrel my son got me for Father's Day. Bless his little heart. He knows me. He's an enabler. So I am super excited about this one, the Old Glory Bourbon, 126.28 single barrel. If I'm not mistaken, then this is distilled and bottled by. This is their juice, their hooch, straight out of Tennessee. What part of Tennessee? Well, funny you should ask.
Tennessee, 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 Tennessee.
This barrel selected by Fred Minnick. That's why it's so fucking good. It's the ascot wearing genius. I'm not making fun. I have the utmost respect for Fred Minnick and his fucking ascot, because that's not an easy look to pull off, and he does it. And he's a fucking savant when it comes to whiskey and bourbon.
I mean, it's a big deal.
Clarksville, Tennessee. Now, I do believe mashed, fermented, distilled, aged, and bottled. They're not leaving anything there to wonder. I do believe our friend Reed went to this distillery, but he hasn't told me anything about it. So I still want to go. What the hell? My lord. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Ew, I hate furries.
You want it? Yes, give it back. You want it? Give it back. You want it?
I will say, I sampled this at the airport, and like I said, I got stag vibes. I got just fucking good fucking bourbon, all around good bourbon with that heater on the end of it that makes you go, Don Fry, motherfucker. Oh, woo! There's even heat on the nose. But there's dark fruit and caramel too. Some kind of fruit. Oh, God, it just smells good. Doesn't burn quite as much as it did that day, but it's still hot. Not kill you hot. Warm. Just warm. Actually, for as much proof as it is, should be a little hotter, but it's not. I just remember it going, holy shit. I'm picking up a little brown sugar. I'm picking up a little almost coffee. A little butterscotch. Tiny little Xerox note. You know, just for flavoring.
Kerosene. Kerosene? Kerosene. Just a mite for flavoring.
That's a damn fine pour. That is maybe one of the best things I've drank this year. And that single barrel. That Mr. Fred Minnick. Good job. Damn. That's really nice. On the 28th of June, I'm having my annual everybody from my office party at my house. Last year it got a little out of hand, but we had a lot of fun. But last year we called it the Dickel Run because we tried 13 different bottles of Dickel, among other things. I almost hate to share this one, but I have to because I want my friends to try this. Reed and John and Derek, you guys are, and the other Derek, you guys are gonna. This is my brother Derek. It's my other brother Derek.
Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. That's my other brother Daryl.
You guys are gonna like this one. That is fucking special.
Holidays are special, and Thanksgiving is coming up soon.
Oh, because I feel special right now, Carla.
A little licorice on the nose. And a little toffee in there too. Holy shit. Man, get your ass to Tennessee. Get you a bottle of that single barrel. Selected by Fred Minnick. Oh man, I should have grabbed 3 or 4 of those. That is so good. That's, mark my words. I've heard this is going to be the next big thing. I see why now. I see why. Old Glory. That's good. It's fucking good. What else are you going to say? I didn't want to wash that off, but it is hot as fucking balls in the whiskey cave today. I need to move the couch. It's in front of the vent. Anyway, if there's something that you guys want to see me try, leave it in the comments. Mr. Don Porter, I know you've had some suggestions, and we're trying to knock them out. Keep them coming, buddy. Big Rich, you see something you've tried something you want me to give you my take on? I'll do my best. Leave something in the comments for me, pal. Also, since we're talking about Big Rich, check out Sticks and Barrels on Instagram. That's where our friend Big Rich pairs cigars and pours of bourbon and whiskey. And that man's got a talent because he can, it works. I'm telling you. And if nothing else, the pictures he takes are just so fucking cool. You want to use them as screensavers because it's everything good in the world. It's whiskey and cigars and just a cool background. The guy's got a talent. The man is talented. So check him out. Subscribe to him on Instagram, please, and thank you, because He supports us, and by God, we're going to support him every way we can. And he's just a fucking cool guy, man. Guy's awesome. I am not done drinking. I have to work tomorrow, but I think I'd like to have one more pour. Let's see. I picked something else up the other day that I was... Oh, I know what it was. This is going to be hard to come down to. Our friend Reed found this liter of 86 proof Green River. Now, I like Green River for what it is. I mean, it's an inexpensive, good pour. It's not going to change the world. It's not going to win a whole bunch of awards. But if you want a good, neat pour of either wheated bourbon or the foolproof, barrel proof, whatever it is, and not wanting to break the bank, it's pretty fucking good. Now, this is as cheap as Green River gets. And this is 85 proof. I had never seen this before. Reed sent me a picture and said, hey, is there anything you want on this wall? And I'm sure he thought I was crazy when I'm like, yeah, get me that liter of Green River.
Give me a liter of cola.
A what?
A liter of cola.
And it was cheap. It was so cheap, y'all. And somebody may have been into this, but oh well. So, but I do like Green River. It's not one I go to every single day or even weekly, but it is. They do have a good variety. The rye is even okay, and that's the thing with Green River. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn word. You're gonna be okay.
That's actually pretty nice nose for a really cheap liter of Green River.
Well, you just order a large farva. I don't want a large farva. I want a goddamn liter of cola.
At some point, we're going to do a 1 liter blind. I've got some 1 liters saved up here. I've got a... What was that? Oh, here it is. I got an Ancient Age blended whiskey, 1 liter. Picked that up in Arizona. I got a Weller 1 liter. We got Early Times in 1 liter. Now we've got some Green River in 1 liter. We're going to do a liter challenge and just see what happens. We're just going to see what happens.
You see what happens? You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens? This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass, Larry.
Yeah, it's a bit watery. Not much of a finish. But out the gate, it's a little cupcake. A little grainy, but overall good pour. No astringent, no bitterness. Just a very sweet little pour of bourbon. This is the 1885 bourbon. 1 liter, 85 proof. I don't think I gave shit for that either. I don't remember. Reed, leave in the comments what I gave for that. I don't remember. It wasn't much. Good pour, though. Anyway, that being said, you all, we're going to call it a weekend. Thanks for playing.
so blue and heartbroken. What am I living for? Oh, my baby, 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 it went away. Oh, God, and it left me. Oh, never, 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 no, 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 to come back no more. Well, I went down to the St. James Infirmary. Oh my God, and I heard my poor baby moan. Oh, I feel so broken hearted. My baby, 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 he used to be on my own. Oh, he used to be all mine. Well, I tried, oh, God knows I tried so hard to keep from crying. Oh, but my little heart, it felt just like lead. Oh, it was all I ever had to live for.